are the reasons we can never be confident. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. You are welcome to my channel. My name is Zainab and I talk about self-improvement in order to better yourself as a being and in your deen. So in today's video, I will be talking about habits that quietly destroys your confidence. Maybe because I'm in the medical line, I tend to search for the whys before seeking for the solution. Why am I feeling this way? Why that particular thing is happening to you? So without further ado, without much talking, let's dive right into the video. So why you cannot be confident? The first one is assuming other people have bad opinion about you. Let me tell you one thing. The key to self-confidence and self-esteem is to stop caring about what other people think of you. I'm going to shock you right now. When you meet someone, within the few seconds the person is meeting you, for instance, I'm meeting you for the first time in my life, I already have an opinion of you within the few seconds I met you. If you are not saying anything to me, then I'll be like, okay, she's the mute type. She's the one that doesn't like talking. She likes to be in a space. If you're talking yada, 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 okay, I already have this opinion that this person is, a talkative. So that is how it is. The few seconds someone meets you, the person already has opinion of you, and every other thing you do, every other thing you do will be seen from the lens of the opinion the person has of you already. You get what I'm saying? So you don't really have much power on what people think about you. So number one is assuming other people have bad opinion of you. Can't you just assume they have good opinion of you, even if they don't act like that? Because this can kill your confidence. You might not want to do some things, you might not want to say some things in a gathering, just because you know that this person has bad opinion of me, this one has bad opinion of me, don't let me talk, let me just shut up. You are killing your self-confidence. Another habit that quietly destroys your self-confidence is seeking external validation. I get it. Sometimes we might be in a dilemma. We want other people's suggestion, we want their advices, we want their support. But when it comes to you telling like 5 people, 7 people about the same matter, girl, you're already seeking validation. Not everybody will agree with things you're doing. Not everybody will be in the same line with you. Not everybody will have the same thoughts as you. You don't need anyone's approval. You don't need anyone's validation to do what you want to do or to act. Just to be yourself. You don't need to seek anyone's validation. Asking for advice is great, right? When you message someone, you call them, tell me, this is what I'm about to do, this is what I'm doing, this is this and this is that. But when you find yourself telling like 5 people, 7 people, that means you want them to know what you're doing and support you. And that quietly destroys your self-confidence. Learn to accept yourself the way you are. At the end of the day, if they don't like you, you don't need those kind of people in your life. And if they support you, they like you, those are the people that you need. And afterwards, if it turns out that the thing you did is wrong, you learn from your mistakes. See, your own mistakes is your best teacher. Or how did they join those words together? Something. It is good to learn from your own mistakes, because you know that this thing has happened to me before. I'm not going to do this kind of thing again. And if your decision is right, alhamdulillah, that's just it. Do not seek validation from external people. Once your husband or your wife, your parents, if possible, just seek advice from people that you know are worthy of you, that they know your worth and they care about you. Another habit that you have that might quietly destroy your confidence, or that will not even make you have confidence at all, is giving up too soon. Success takes time. It rarely happens overnight. You cannot go to a billionaire now, or a millionaire, or someone that is successful in their business and tell them to talk to you about their stories and they just say, I just said I wanted to do this and it all happened overnight. It's a lie. They will give you stories of failures, stories of mistakes, stories of when they were at their lowest. Do not let failure define you. Failure should not define you. Failure should not affect your future, because when you fail now and you give up now, to start another thing will be difficult for you. In the nearest future, when you decide, okay, I want to start this thing, you will be scared of failing because you've already failed once and you just gave up that your goal just because of failure. Failure can affect you the wrong way, that it can have an impact on your future. Most importantly, it changes the way you view things. It changes the way you view things. For instance, when you start something now and you're like, okay, I'm not scared to fail, I'm in for all the lessons, but I will make this, I'm going to do this, I'm going to see this to the end. When you have given up the first time, when you failed, it's going to kind of change the view or your mindset. You might be like, I failed once, I hope this just goes on well. I hope this gets successful. I hope this, I hope that. And when your mind is already in doubt of what you're doing, that is at least 30% failure, okay? So giving up too soon is a way to destroy your confidence. Another habit that we have that destroys our confidence is that we are not being honest with ourselves. Yeah. How am I not being honest with myself? You need to align your purpose, your vision, your goals with your values. Sometimes it's better to know what you want, and most of the time we don't really know what we want, except we sit down, have that conversation with ourselves. Okay, do I really want this thing? Because it is very bad to chase other people's dream. Because you see this person doing this thing, let me do it. Because you see this person doing this business and the person is making it, hey, let me do it, without having any sort of interest in this, without being honest with yourself. Okay, if you see someone doing something that you like and the person really inspires you, sit down, talk to yourself, or speak with yourself and have that conversation. Okay, this person is doing great in this. Do I really want to do this? Is this really what I want? It might be enticing, but is this really what you want? You should know that if you do that without you being honest with yourself, it will drain you mentally, physically, emotionally, and financially. It will just drain you, and you will not even find any joy in that. Because when things are going wrong for you in that kind of a thing, or things are not really like the other person you saw, you're going to be sad. It will bring you much sadness than the happiness to bring you. And even when you eventually get successful in that kind of a thing, you will not be genuinely happy about it. You'll be like, okay, I made it also. So have that conversation with yourself and be honest with yourself no matter what. Another habit that destroys your confidence is ignoring your health and appearance. I remember when I was much younger, I just eat junks, I feed on anything, I watch K-dramas. And younger say y'all, judging us so. I must say I don't watch K-dramas till now, but it has limits. I'm much more occupied. So what I'm trying to say is that then I do watch Korean dramas. Like there was a time I watched Korean dramas for 3 days in a row, like without sleeping. You might ask, how possible is that? Without sleeping. When I go to work during the day, I doze at work. Of course, I doze at work and I get complaints, I get queries. Why are you sleeping at work? Is everything okay? And at night when I get home, I just put on this Korean drama and start binge watching. I had to speak with myself and come back. So ignoring your health, because that way I started getting headache, body pain. So ignoring your health can also be a way that you're destroying your confidence, because when you look at yourself in the mirror and you're like, I'm not really happy with what I'm seeing, you will know if you are happy with yourself when you look at yourself in the mirror. Self-love is really important, but are you really doing something your body will love? And in most cases, where we use self-love is when you want to eat. Let me just take care of myself, self-love. When you want to eat a lot of food, or you just want to enjoy yourself, go for some burgers, some pizza, go for just things that are junks. You start shouting self-love, self-love, self-love is when you do things that your body will love, not things that you love for your body, okay? When you do things that your body will love and your body will thank you, okay? So eating healthy is one of the ways to love yourself. Exercise is one of the ways to love yourself, because when you keep doing these things and you see the results, when you look at yourself in the mirror, you'll be like, okay, I'm healthy now. I think that is better than saying self-love, eating your burger every single day, eating your pizza, drinking sodas, doing this and that is not so healthy. to your body, and you are shouting self-love, self-love, I cannot keep myself, it's self-love. Then when you get in front of a mirror, you hold your stomach and you're like, subhanallah, what is this? Yeah, Allah, you don't want this, you don't want all this fat. Like, you're the one causing it. So ignoring your health and your appearance is a way to destroy your confidence. Did you enjoy this video? Did you learn anything from this? Please give me a like, and subscribe if you haven't. You can also share to other people because, of course, they will benefit from these. So till I see you in my next video, fi amanillah.